Fight Club, Scarface, The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, Die Hard, and The Godfather. When you think of those movies, what do they all have in common? Well, in some point, at some time in the movie, one of the main characters smoke. Now, it's not a super major big deal here. When you see a scene where someone smokes, it's usually not towards the smoking, it's more towards something else. But sometimes there's a problem when smoking is involved in a scene. You see, when you get this character and you develop the character to be able to relate to, make it likable, things like that, some people might think in their heads, well, since this guy's smoking, and this guy's also pretty cool, then smoking's pretty cool, am I right, guys? Well, that's obviously an exaggeration, but you can kind of understand the point I'm trying to make here. Now, you might be thinking to yourself or screaming at the screen right now, wait a minute. All these movies are rated R. No people such as kids and teens are gonna be influenced by this movie, right? I mean, there's no way no PG movies would ever have smoking in them, am I right? Well, first of all, you're wrong, of course. And second of all, there's a surprising amount of smoking in PG-rated films. Movies such as Charlie's Angels, The Outsiders, Grease, which is a very famous film. Tom and Jerry? Yeah, in one short, Tom smokes a ciggy, which is pretty crazy. Jurassic Park? That's not a PG movie, but it's PG-13, so same thing. Jurassic Park? Well, at one point, one of the main characters smoke. Uh-oh, they might be influenced by that. Peter Pan? Yeah, at one point of the movie, they meet these Indians and they smoke.
Teach 'em, pale-face brother.
Oh wait, hold on, I can't show this. This is racist. Now you've gotten the point already. Smoking's very bad for you. You can't do it, or else you'll go to hell.
You go to hell before you die.
Blah blah blah. So that's the end of the story, right? No smoking, no vaping, no that stuff. Very bad for you. No more in media, right? Well, there's a little problem with that. You see, there still needs to be a general influence of what smoking is. But how are we able to put smoking in our movie while at the same time putting it in a negative light? Example I'll be talking about is the 2019 movie Joker. Now, this is actually a really great movie. I recommend you watch it. It's the story of Arthur going through many things in the movie. And I can't describe most of them due to the fact this movie's rated R and I had to submit this for a school project. But one just a minor thing in the movie is many points of the movie he smokes. Now, most cases I would probably say it's probably a bad idea to put smoking in your film. It doesn't really add much to it. It might encourage smoking. But I think this movie quite handles it pretty well. Because you see, throughout the movie, Arthur has experienced many tragedies throughout the movie and before the movie starts. And as you see those things happening to him, he is in a very depressive state. Which, when a man is depressed and unhappy with his life, what kind of things does he try to go to in order to feel good about himself? Smoking. Which I think this movie handles well about that, because it really sets an example on how a person could get into smoking. Which, it's not a major point in the movie, of course, because it's about the Joker or something. But I feel like it sets a pretty good example on what a person who smokes, how their life could be like, how their entire routine would be like, how they're influenced and what they're like.
You just ask the same questions every week. How's your job? Are you having any negative thoughts? All I have are negative thoughts.
Now, on the other hand, a more brighter situation. Pinocchio. You know the hit Disney movie Pinocchio? Yeah, everybody loves that movie so much that they made a crappy remake and that nobody likes. And it took most of the morals out of it. Whoop-de freaking do. Woo woohoo! Now this one's a more simple one. You see, some point in the movie, Pinocchio goes with this guy, and they go to, it's like a circus place, and they drink beer and smoke cigarettes, which is obviously a bad thing, and therefore, bad things happen to them, such as one of his friends becoming a donkey. And that's pretty scary. So that one's just a more simple version of smoking bad, because smoking is bad. The video is now done, so I'm gonna go and smoke a 6-pack, and good night. Sleep tight, everybody.